He's calling out everyone connected to the Epstein files. And when you hear the names he's exposing, you'll understand why his reaction is so intense and acceptable. And some of these connections are absolutely terrifying.
Warning everybody who would listen that something truly horrific is going on behind closed doors. And what happened? The usual suspects stepped in. Snopes, all the big fact checkers, they rushed to debunk our reporting. They flat out declared that the elite do not consume human flesh, and that no such restaurant even exists. How inconvenient for them that it's listed right there in the Epstein files. For the record, confirmed restaurant guests include Chelsea and Hillary Clinton, Meryl Streep, Don Lemon, and Justin Trudeau's new partner, Katy Perry. And that was just the week we had an inside source providing details. Mexican model Gabriela Rico Jimenez wasn't crazy.
Joe Rogan isn't holding back anymore.
That I try to focus on is that more people have an understanding of how things are really working than ever before.
Yeah.
Like this Epstein file thing, right? That was a big eye-opener for a lot of people. When you see how many people after 2008, after he was arrested, after he went to jail, were actively taking money from him. MIT took money from him and tried to hide it and said to make sure that any donations from Jeffrey are listed as anonymous. So
wow.
you find out like people are like, they referred to him as Voldemort, like you couldn't say his name.
Wow.
There was a lot of people that met with him and did business with him and traveled with him after he was arrested, after he went to jail.
Now Joe has been digging through every detail of the Epstein files, and here's the wild part. His own name showed up. But it's not what you think. He was listed for refusing to meet Epstein. While others were eager to be around him, Joe simply said, "No thanks."
You'll hear about the connections that made him genuinely shocked, and you'll learn about the horrifying details that almost made Joe Rogan stop his podcast.
But what he's revealed about others is seriously disturbing. As he breaks down the new names in the Epstein files, it's shocking how some of these people got involved. In this video, you'll see 7 names Joe Rogan has exposed.
The thing is, like, it makes sense when you go like, oh, some of these dudes really like visiting that place.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the only place they can go.
Right.
You can't go anywhere else.
Right, and that's why they set it up for them.
Yeah.
Eric Weinstein said that to me once. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
If you're the former president of the United States, you can't go to a nightclub.
Yeah, he said, I think there are people out there that provide experiences for certain people that have a hunger for them.
Yeah.
I was like, of course.
So stick around, because these revelations are shocking. Before we get into the names, here's the bigger picture. Jeffrey Epstein moved freely among billionaires, politicians, tech leaders, and major celebrities for years. His private island was seen as an exclusive invite, and many people wanted in, though not everyone accepted. Even after his 2008 arrest, when the world knew the charges against him, some powerful figures still kept ties with him. They continued doing business, visiting, and acting like nothing had happened.
How long it was going on.
I'm in
how
the
many
files
people.
for not going.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm in the files for not going because Jeffrey Epstein was trying to meet with me.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, and I was like, what?
I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad?
Yeah, but I would have never went anyway. It's like, it's not even a possibility that I would ever went.
But
especially after I Googled him. I was like, what the f*** are you talking about? This was like 2017. One of my guests was trying to get me to meet him. I was like, bitch, are you high? Like, what the f*** are you talking about?
For what reason would you? What would be...
If I was a guy who was like sucking up to the rich and powerful, if I was really interested in hanging out with rich and powerful people.
The latest Epstein file releases have opened a lot of eyes. Even after his 2008 arrest, some institutions and individuals were still taking his money. MIT reportedly accepted donations and listed them as anonymous, even referring to him as Voldemort. Joe Rogan was approached in 2017 but chose to stay away, sensing something wasn't right. As more DOJ details come out, he's focused on the bigger picture, not just one man, but a network of powerful people operating for years without consequences. That's what makes it so disturbing.
Do you have a theory on what was Bill Gates' complicity with Epstein?
I think he likes pussy. I think he's a man. I think he likes power. He likes monopoly. I mean, he's incredibly effective with Microsoft. And for the longest time, he was thought of as a villain, right? He was this antitrust villain. He was this guy who was monopolizing this operating system and controlling just this incredible empire. And he had a real bad rap.
Let's start with the first name. In February 2026, Joe Rogan said his name appeared in newly released Epstein documents. It traced back to physicist Lawrence Krauss, who had been on Rogan's podcast. After his 2017 appearance, Epstein emailed Krauss saying he wanted to meet Rogan. Krauss tried to set it up, but Joe shut it down after doing a quick search and sensing something was off. The files also showed Krauss had long-standing ties to Epstein, accepted donations from him, and even defended him after his 2008 conviction. Rogan made it clear his name only appeared because he refused the meeting and questioned why certain names were protected in the releases. He also criticized the handling of Les Wexner's name, which was initially redacted from an FBI document before being revealed under pressure. Rogan questioned Wexner's relationship with Epstein and how Epstein, with no clear financial background, managed a billionaire's fortune for years, suggesting there's still more to uncover about that connection.
To spend time with him, I was one of many people who regret ever knowing him.
You've no doubt seen the allegations, including some of them from the last 24 to 48 hours. Are they true?
No, apparently Jeffrey wrote an email to himself. That email was never sent. The email is, false. So I don't know what his thinking was there. Was he trying to attack me in some way? But it just reminds me, every minute I spent with him, I regret and I, apologize that I did that.
The problem is some of the things that he has sent, some of the information about other people.
Okay, this next one might surprise a lot of people. Bill Gates. Yes, the Microsoft co-founder and well-known philanthropist, someone many viewed as one of the good guys.
Bill Gates about it, and he goes, well, he's dead now, so you got to be careful. Did you ever see that?
No.
Oh, it's crazy.
That's it? That's his statement?
It's crazy. She asked him, why he had, these interactions with Jeffrey Epstein. Mm-hmm. And he's essentially saying, it was a mistake. I was hoping that he was going to do a lot of work with philanthropy.
Sure.
He's going to help me out with philanthropy. Be careful to not hang yourself in jail, which is what the official story is, right? Yeah. Is that what you mean? Be careful or you'll hang yourself in jail? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, it's not what you're saying. You're saying be careful because someone killed him, right? Which is what we all think.
Rogan reacted strongly to newly unredacted emails and notes involving Bill Gates. He pointed to documents in which Epstein claimed he helped Gates deal with the fallout of alleged encounters with Russian women and even obtain drugs. Rogan said the details were disturbing and questioned why powerful figures would continue associating with Epstein, even after his 2008 conviction.
Jesus Christ, you can't just go with the tide. You got to think things through. And if you think that one through, you're like, I don't think he killed himself. Nobody does. You'd have to work for an intelligence agency to think he killed himself.
It does seem unlikely.
It seems highly unlikely. highly unlikely. All roads point to murder.
Yes.
Point to they had to get rid of him because he knew too much.
Rogan argued that Epstein surrounded himself with powerful figures like Bill Gates and Bill Clinton to create a sense of legitimacy. Having names like that around made everything seem untouchable and less suspicious to the public. In conversations with Greg Fitzsimmons, Rogan admitted the revelations changed how he viewed Gates, calling the details an eye-opener about how influence and power were used. He also pointed to 2017 emails referencing a pandemic simulation and health data systems, saying the timing raised questions for him and added to his concerns.
Joe Rogan was shown Elon's tweet about Donald Trump live on the podcast after young Jamie pulled it up just 24 minutes after Elon posted it.
This is going to come up because it's been going on since we've been recording here. Elon and Trump seem to be in a bit of a spat, Joe. You want to check the tweet that Elon just put out?
Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day. Jesus Christ.
I'm not participating in any of that conversation
what is
between Elon
Have
and
a nice day, DJT. Someone should take his phone away.
They're going back and forth.
Jesus Christ, that's a crazy thing to say. How does he know? Does he know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files? Or does he have access to the Epstein files?
I don't know how he would, but I'm just staying out of the Trump-Elon thing. That's way outside my lane.
What are they doing?
I know my lane and that ain't it.
I understand he owns Twitter. I think it's bad for your mental health.
This one's interesting. Elon Musk is actually trying to expose people in the Epstein files, rather than hide from them.
If he wants, Rogan can have dinner with Woody Allen on Friday. That's September. So this is their email thread.
What a privilege.
Good. Let me see back. Sorry about Rogan so far. He seems more timid than I would have thought.
Yeah, they always think he's some like dickhead and that he's like cool with like awful people like that. They always assume, because he's a dude, bros. He'll just come because it's island.
He doesn't want to go hang out with Woody Allen and a bunch of other PDF files at Epstein Island. Joe Rogan.
During a live show, Rogan freaked out when Elon Musk claimed on social media that Donald Trump was in the Epstein files. Rogan wondered if Musk had access to unreleased documents. Interestingly, Musk's own name appeared in old DOJ emails, though he never visited Epstein's island or plane. Rogan sees Musk differently from others in the files, mentioned, but not involved in criminal activity. He suggested Epstein cast a wide net, connecting with anyone powerful in tech, business, or politics to boost his own legitimacy.
Because Jamie pulled up one of the emails where Epstein said to someone, "I love the torture video," and that name was redacted, but then Thomas Massey got to see the unredacted version the other day and named the person. It was this businessman in the UAE, Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem. He sent Epstein a torture video, and Trump's administration, I guess, felt like he needed to be protected, like he's a victim here.
So Epstein was saying that. Where are you? Are you okay? I love the torture video.
Jeez.
I am in China. I'll be in the U.S. second week of May. What the f***, man? And why is his name redacted? Why would your name be redacted if you're not a victim? Like, this is what's crazy about all this. Like, how come you redact some people and you don't redact other people? Like, what is this? This is not good. None of this is good for this administration. It looks fucking terrible. It looks terrible. It looks terrible for Trump when he was saying that none of this was real. This is all a hoax. This is not a hoax.
Next up is Woody Allen. Rogan was disgusted by emails showing Epstein used Allen as bait, telling people Woody Allen will be at dinner to lure them in. Epstein weaponized Allen's celebrity to manipulate and groom others. While Allen's controversial history makes his involvement less shocking, the files showed a closer relationship than anyone knew. Rogan called Allen and others literally demonic human beings for staying connected to Epstein even after his 2008 conviction. He contrasted himself, saying he refused to meet Epstein after a quick Google search, while celebrities like Allen became part of Epstein's manipulative social network.
Like, if he didn't get arrested, let's think about this.
Yeah.
Because his particular perversion, the darkness of it, was that he was into underage girls. He was into young girls. Imagine if he wasn't. What if he was only into girls that are in their 30s? Like, you would have never heard anything about it. What if he just hired these adult ladies to come to these parties that were already sex workers? Would you have heard anything about this?
This one's shocking. Rogan was floored by a 2009 email from Epstein to Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem saying, "I love the torture video." He questioned why the DOJ would hide this name if the person wasn't a victim. It doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Bill Clinton's here. This is no problem.
This is a statement released by the spokesperson or spokesman for Bill Clinton.
Oh,
today.
let's read that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's a person who signed it. My name is Angel Urena, spokesman for the former President Bill Clinton. Isn't that weird?
He's the deputy chief of staff for Bill Clinton.
Okay. He's still got a chief of staff? What does he do these days? Epstein Files Transparency Act imposes a clear legal duty on the U.S. Department of Justice to produce the full and complete record of the public demands and deserves. That, the public demands. So if you have a press release like that, that means the call went well.
Yeah.
You got a deal in. Whew, we're good.
We are good.
All we have to do is let him run for a third term.
And we're fine.
Look, he's...
Dude, Clinton chilling in that hot tub, too.
Hey, I would chill in a hot tub, too. It feels nice.
Yeah, it feels nice, but it's just like...
Rogan shut down anyone calling the investigation fake, saying, "This is definitely not a hoax." He criticized the Trump administration for redacting powerful figures like Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, who Epstein called a trusted friend and master. Their emails were sexually explicit, and bin Sulayem even had to resign from DP World in 2026 after his connections came to light. Rogan questioned why wealthy men's names are protected if they're not victims. Next up, Bill Clinton. the name everyone's been waiting for.
So now I want to hear, what do you think about these revelations? Are you shocked by any of these names? Comment down below which connection disturbed you the most.
Clinton's team claimed he needed no protection from the files, which drove Rogan crazy. He compared it to a killer joining the investigation, pretending nothing's wrong while evidence piles up. The files included photos of Clinton in a hot tub with an unidentified woman and swimming with Ghislaine Maxwell. Even more disturbing, a painting in Epstein's New York townhouse showing Clinton in a blue dress and red heels. Rogan believes this was blackmail. Rogan stressed how Epstein used Clinton's presence to legitimize his network. Flight logs reportedly show Clinton took 26 trips on Epstein's private plane, proving this was far from casual. Epstein's social engineering relied on powerful people giving him credibility, and Clinton's involvement made his circle seem untouchable. Was it the torture video email, the painting of Clinton, or the emails about Bill Gates? Let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next one.